I want adventure in the great white somewhere. I wanted more than I can tell. For once it would be grand to have someone understand. I want so much more than they have plans. Favorite movie is being remade, and I am so fucking excited. Hey guys, welcome to another exciting episode of my life. I'm on my way to work again. And I also appreciate you guys always concerned. Andrew, yes, you should not be vlogging while driving. Well, the trick is, as you see people, is to look at the road and not at yourself at the camera, because that would be dumb. My schedule lately, this is the only time I can talk to you guys. Like, I really want to keep vlogging, and, you know, there was a while where I went back to my roots, and I saw my old videos. I'm just like, why did I even start doing this nonsense in the beginning? You know, the vlog channel. My YouTube channel was just to make comedy, just for the laughs, just for the ha-has. This channel was more for me, if anything, because it was more of a journal of what goes on in my life, what goes on in my head, what goes on behind the scenes, behind the laughter. Originally, this channel started, and I forgot about this, is because I was brokenhearted. I was talking to this guy who lived in, like, fucking a desert, and he made me feel very important. He made me feel special. He made me feel like I was really important to him, and then he just didn't care. He was just hoeing around with every which way, and I was just like, oh, okay. I mean, we weren't official or anything, but I'm just like, damn, good to know. And safe to say, that's not the last time my heart's been broken. My heart's been broken plenty of times. Relationships just ending, or distance, which is a big bitch. It's always distance. I figure, like, my soulmate, whoever, like, I don't really believe in a soulmate, but, like, I feel like if I'm supposed to be with anyone, they're not in this state. They're not. I mean, my first ever boyfriend was in Boston. My second boyfriend was in Jersey. Then moved to North Carolina to become a fucking nurse. How dare you care for other people and have dreams and aspirations, you beautiful person. God damn it. One thing about that is being heartbroken is you can understand what it's like to be heartbroken or be upset. And sometimes this led to me, because I'm too nice of a person, to do really stupid things. Like, when I was out, like, dating around and doing stuff before, like, previously when me and the Kevin broke up, I would sometimes go on pity dates, which sounds pathetic. It really does. But, like, if a person, like, you're not really feeling them and you're not really into them like that, and you're not, like, they're a nice person, they're a great person, they're just not right for you, you still go through with, you know, a date or things, and you're just like, why am I here? If you're not attracted to a person, that's perfectly fine. You can't be attracted to everybody. Even if they're a good person, even if they have a good heart, if you're not attracted to them, don't be with them. Don't try to attempt to. Like, it's not worth it. Just because you're not attracted to them, or someone's not attracted to you, doesn't make you or them, like, ugly, or doesn't mean you guys don't look good. It just means that you're not right for each other. You guys just aren't sexually attracted to each other. So don't try to force that just because they're a good person. And vice versa. If someone's, like, really attractive, they're, like, really sexy, they, you know, make your penis just bounce itself all over the place. If they're that, but they're not a good person, or you're not, like, intimately attracted to them, or intellectually attracted to them, or there's nothing for you to keep going in that relationship, you know, just other than a nice body or really good sex, then you shouldn't be with that person either. That's like, you need what I like to call the Triforce. Find someone who sexually stimulates you, just like someone you're just really into, someone who's, like, really attracted to you, like someone you just really, you lust after, you want them, you want it bad. But they also have to be romantically stimulating. Like, there's things about them that you can't see in another person. Like, there's things about them, just like small little quirks, or small little things about them that you find really attractive, or you adore, or there's just something about them that makes you just yearn to know more about them, hear about their day, just talk about them. And the third thing is, you have to find someone who's intellectually stimulating. You have to have someone who, you guys have a similar sense of humor. You guys can always keep laughing. You guys can talk about anything. Even if you guys have different opinions or different viewpoints, you guys can just talk. And someone you don't get tired of, and someone who can just keep up with you. Like, for me personally, I need someone who's funny. Like, I can't be the funny one in a relationship. I'm not even funny now. So just like, if I'm the funny one, that's sad. Those are the traits you should really look for when you are looking for a relationship, or looking to actually be with someone for a long time. Like, someone to be a partner, someone you really want to see yourself with, someone you could possibly have a future with. Like, that's the three things that you need. You shouldn't hold on to someone if things aren't working or if it's just impossible for you guys to be together. Like, my first relationship was with the Mr. Kevin, and it just wasn't working anymore. Like, we were both falling out of just that attraction for each other. Like, we had a successful relationship until it ended. And that just because a relationship ended doesn't mean it failed or it's like, you know, kapoo, or like you just wasted your damn life with some man that you're never gonna be with. It just means that it ran its course, and that's normal. That's why people get divorced. That's why people aren't happy in relationships. Like, if you're with someone who's not making you happy, then you guys gotta stop. And with my last relationship, it's someone I really love, someone I really care about, and someone who is fucking amazing, and I'm obsessed with them. I'm not gonna lie. It's one of those people that you're always gonna want no matter what. But they're in another state, and they're away at school, and they're also doing their own thing, and they're not even sure if they're coming back to Jersey or the New York area. So there's no reason to hold on to a relationship that's possibly not going to go anywhere. And look, they're away at school. They could be a hoe. And we both care enough about each other to not have the other one wait for the other person. Like, you know, if something possibly comes up or someone else comes along, just like they deserve to be happy, I deserve to be happy, you both deserve to be happy. It just sucks because in your mind you just want to be happy with each other, but just sometimes, you know, fate doesn't work that way. Fuck. But I feel ultimately, like, if it's meant to be, and you're meant to be with that person, it will happen eventually. Like, no matter what happens, it will. You will be with that person, and that's it. But if it's not meant to be, and someone else comes along, then it's not meant to be. That's how it is. That's how life works. You can't keep holding on to all these small little dreams and these small little things that you have, you know, wrapped up in your head because you have your whole future lined up and just, like, what you wanted. Things change. Things change all the time. Like, nothing's consistent. As much as you want it to be, everything always changes, and sometimes you just have to embrace the change. Even the first person who broke my heart, like, look, I was pissed at them because basically they were just using me for nudes for like a year and a half. We were like going back and forth doing things, and I was like yearning after them because I really liked him, and I thought he liked me, but he just liked my body, which is a common thing for me. But you know what? I'm not mad at him anymore. I understand a lot of it now. Like, and they are a good person, and I just hope they are doing well. This is gonna be like the new style for my vlogs. I'm just going to talk to you guys in a car. It's like, you know, we're having a nice car ride together. You know, we can listen to me while we're just on the road, going to work, getting shit done. But anyway, love's the bitch. No matter what, either you will love someone too much or you won't love someone as much as you'd like to, but love sucks. It does. But you shouldn't give up on it because there's always going to be someone out there for you specifically. Like, if you haven't met them yet, that just means it's not your time yet. And then eventually you will meet the right person and then you will be happy, but you shouldn't settle. Don't ever settle for something that's less than what you deserve or settle for anything that doesn't actually, you know, stimulate you the way that you want to be stimulated or makes you as happy as you want to be. Don't just be with someone because you're lonely. That's the worst thing you can do, because that's just hurting both you and that person as well too, and it's just very unhealthy. So if you got your heart broken and you're trying to get back out there, go at your own pace. It's gonna take time, girl. Let me tell you, cry if you need to. I cry a lot. But just go at your own pace, start dating slowly, put yourself out there. Baby steps, you know, just the big toe first before you plunge right in, because I tried plunging in the first time. A lot of people plunged that day. I could have fit a whole auditorium in my butthole. Or another great thing you can do is just put your pain and heartbreak into something that you care about. Just like if you want to write, put it in your writing. What I've been doing is photography. I'm obsessed with my photography now, so I've been trying to work hard towards that. And a lot of it's inspired by, you know, what I feel inside my body right now. Inside my cold, dead, dying heart. One thing I want to dedicate more to is these vlogs, because a lot of people did reach out to me before even I re-downloaded one of the gay dating apps, and someone said that I helped them through a lot of hard times in their life, and they related to me and they got the story. And that's the point overall of like why I do this, why I share anything that goes on with me. Not a cop car, ooh, I'm gonna die. But I do it for you guys to relate to someone, because I know what it's like to be alone. I know what it's like to have, you know, I know what it's like to be surrounded by people, but also feel so alone because no one really actually gets what you are going through and no one actually understands. So I get it. I do. And I wanted to let you guys know that I'm here for you. I am. We're just gonna go through life together, hand in hand. Like we're dating. We're going steady now. Yes. Give me my Letterman jacket, bitch. Yes.